Hi, this is the training video for the fourth and final artsy session. In order for the last session of artsy to run smoothly, make sure you have all the materials needed for it before this session begins. At this point, all of the necessary forms should have been signed in order for the children to participate.
In this session, you will need booklets made up of several white paper sheets stapled together or simply white paper, crayons, magazines, paper, glue, scissors, newspapers, a bandana, if your artsy club decides to play the suggested group activity for the day, Capture the Dragon, and the pre and post evaluations.
This fourth session will begin with an introduction. Get everyone in a circle and ask a question related to the children's interests, like, for example, their favorite movie, in addition to their name and grade.
During this introduction, make sure each artsy mentor establishes that they are from a nearby high school and that they are running a program called Artsy, in which they will continue to play art-related activities and games. Also, make sure to tell the children that this is the last session. Following the introduction, split the children up into groups of 3 to 6 and then pass out and aid in the filling out of the pre-evaluations.
The first activity in every session, including the last session, will be visual diaries. Have one artsy member explain this by saying that the mentors would like it if the children do something about their day or something on their mind. In order to save time, have the other artsy mentors pass out the materials during the explanation. This is expected to take a total of 15 minutes. Remember, do not rush activities just to stay within our suggested timing.
The second activity of this session is sharing visual diaries. Have one artsy mentor explain this by pointing out that they, the children, had drawn a visual diary every day and that your artsy club would like it if they would look back at their drawings and if they feel comfortable, share it with their group. Make sure that each artsy mentor thanks each child for sharing after each child has done so, and clapping after each child is encouraged. Each artsy mentor should make a note of the children's progress from day 1 visual diary to their day 4. This activity should last around 20 minutes.
The third activity of this session is a group activity. Capture the Dragon is the highly encouraged game to play in this session. An artsy mentor will explain this by telling the children that one person will sit blindfolded in a chair. The chair will have magazines and other random things underneath it. If the person in the chair, the dragon, points at people when they are nearing the chair to get an item, that person is out. While one artsy mentor explains this game, the other mentors should set the game up. This game should be played as a whole group if possible. However, if there's a large number of children, split the children up into the fewest but fitting groups as possible. This activity should be played for around 20 minutes.
The last activity of this session is another happy moment collage. Have one artsy mentor explain this by recalling the collage that they, the children, made in the first session and tell them that they are now going to make another one to make an image of something that makes them laugh or reminds them of a good day. While this artsy mentor explains his activity, have the other mentors pass out the necessary materials. This activity is expected to take 40 minutes. Make sure to start cleanup around the 30-minute mark.
Before the children leave, briefly introduce and then pass out the post-evaluations. Make sure to help the children in understanding the survey if need be. Make sure to thank each child for attending and tell them how much fun your club had and how much you hope the children had. Make sure each artsy mentor talks to the children they talk to most throughout the sessions before they leave. Make sure to thank all of the activities coordinators who looked over the program as well.
This concludes the training video for the final session of Artsy. Remember, it's not important to rush the activities, and above all else, make sure the children have fun. If an artsy mentor notices something concerning, please reference the red flag protocol immediately, marked by the red tab in your manual. Also, if you have any more questions about the session or any other session, all the details are located on page 20 of your Artsy manual.